Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Wes, aka DougieNMySnuggy, and we are back on the ranked seasons. It's been a long time since I played a ranked seasons game. This is actually my first ranked season game since the patch came out, so it's kind of just really wanting to see how the hitting worked in the ranked season since it's a higher difficulty than what I've been playing recently. I've been playing a lot of BR runs, a lot of events. Well, not a lot of events, but a little bit of events lately. So I wanted to jump back into ranked seasons. I've kind of avoided it a little bit because my team is not great compared to the teams that I'm running into these days in the ranked seasons, especially up in the World Series division. So, but I figured, what the hell? I don't have nothing to lose other than just a little bit of rank. It doesn't matter at this point. I've already got my Goldschmidt coming, and that's all that really matters. So we ended up having a pretty good game last night with this opponent. His team name is the Vineyard Dogfish. It was Big Hurt underscore 23. He had the 97 rated Kenny Lofton, Ian Kinsler, the 97 Kinsler, 84 Griffey, the 99 David Wright, the Reggie Jackson, the Buddy Bell. He had the Diamond Michael Brantley, first time I faced him. He had Jonathan Lucroy, and then he had his creative player on the mound. God damn it. Quit allowing people to do this shit. This is so stupid. If you're going to do it, at least take their hitting stats away. Okay? That's all I got to say. His creative player ended up having, I'm pretty sure it was Chris Sale's delivery. So basically I'm facing a right-handed Chris Sale. On our team, we had the 97 Kinsler, the 84 Griffey, Manny Machado, the newly diamond Freddie Freeman. I put in Evan Longoria at third base just because I wanted to play with him, and he was playing pretty far up today, or yesterday. And we had 94 Reggie Jackson. We also had Jonathan Lucroy. We had the 93 Granderson, and David Price was going to be making his debut on the mound. So let's jump into the game and see how it went. Like, it was pretty evident early on that this guy had a quick bat, and he was waiting on any kind of inside fastball. So I tried to take advantage of that the best I could. We got Kinsler strike out there. David Price, he's kind of easy to hit, actually, but he's got enough pitches where you can fool the batters a little bit. As you can see, I had a bad call there on 2 strikes against Griffey, but we ended up getting him anyway. So we got 2 strikeouts to end the inning there in the first. So far, so good. But now we got to face the creative pitcher and his teleporting pitches. So you see Griffey strikes out on a teleporter, and then Manny Machado just watches a hanging changeup go by for some reason. So through the first inning, we go hitless. And then up in the top of the second inning, we hang a pitch to David Wright, and he makes us pay for it. Already down 1-0. At this point, I'm already raging. We do strike out the next batter in Reggie Jackson. I was actually doing a commentary as I was making this, but for some reason the audio didn't. I think I accidentally hit something on my keyboard to stop the audio, so I'm doing this after the fact. As you can see, we hang a pitch to Buddy Bell there. He just gives us a single, but we're able to come back and strike out the next batter to end the inning. He's up 1-0. A little bit more rage coming here. I thought I got a hold of this one with Evan Longoria. Apparently I got just a little bit below it. Lazy fly out. This creative player shut me down for 8 friggin' innings, man. We roll over another one to end the inning with Reggie Jackson. I think I only had like 1 hit on him through 8 innings. Maybe 2 hits. But David Price kept us in there for the most part. Look at this play. Ken Griffey Jr. helps out. Deep in the right field, he jumps up and makes a spectacular catch. I really thought I was going to bang into the wall there. I don't even know why I tried jumping, because usually you just smack your head into the wall and fall down. And then his next batter comes up and hits a little lazy grounder underneath Machado's glove. It was a bad pitch. I guess he deserved a hit. We strike out the next batter in the inning, still up just 1-0. We finally get our first hit off his creative player here in the next inning with Curtis Granderson. He hits it just barely over the shift. We finally got a base runner. We're going to sacrifice him over with David Price. It was actually a successful bunt. That's the way the bunt should work with the pitchers anyway. I don't know what David Wright's bunting rating is, but then Kinsler comes up with a chance to drive in their first run, and he pops it up to end the inning. That was frustrating. I had a hard time picking up this this pitcher, man. He had a screwball. Who the hell uses a screwball? David Price kept us in the game, though, as he strikes out Kinsler there. And then he's got Reggie Jackson, and we throw another bad pitch. And he knocks it over the fence. Now he has a 2-0 lead. That was a bad pitch. It was another cutter that I was trying to get way in on him. You know, floated that little front door cutter, back door cutter, I don't know what you call it. But it just hung. Then we hung another pitch to whoever that was. I think it was Michael Brantley there. He hits a base hit up the middle. But we're able to get out of the inning with a little lazy fly ball here from Jonathan Lucroy. And it's just a 2-0 game, so we're okay here. Now Griffey's coming up in the next one, and I thought I got Goodwood on this one too. I thought that was going to be a Griffey bomb, but it wasn't even warning track power. It felt like I was hitting bowling balls out of this creative player's hands, and it was getting pretty frustrating. And then Freddie Freeman, I think, who we got here, he jams him up for an easy fly ball to end the inning. We still just got one hit against this guy, I think. Yeah, just one hit. Now up here in the 5th inning, he's got his creative player up, and this is what I'm talking about. If you're going to let the creative players be pitchers, you got to let them hit like pitchers. You can't let them hit like friggin' creative players. All right, but here we go. We're flash forward into the 8th inning. Just a whole lot of nothing until the 8th inning, and we finally get another hit. Reggie Jackson leads off the inning with a double. We finally have something going against this guy. And then Jonathan Lucroy comes up. He's going to smack a single into right field. Now we got something going. We got runners at 1st and 3rd with nobody out. We have to score here. We have to score here. Curtis Granderson comes up. And he hits a little lazy one. He kind of looks home before he tries to turn the double play. Finally get our first run across the board. It's a 4-1 game. We got to take Roberto Osuna out. We pinch hit for him, and then whoever our pinch hit got out, and then Ian Kinsler comes up and hits another base hit. So now we got the tying run at the plate in the form of King Griffey Jr., but he brings in Andrew Miller. So I pinch hit with Paul Goldschmidt. This is the all-star version. And he throws a hanging slider, and I thought I was all over that pitch. And it's just a lazy fly ball. Andrew Miller is another one that just don't seem like the ball goes anywhere when you hit it well off of him. So we're here in the 9th inning. It's a 4-1 game. And we bring in Zach Britton, and he does pretty well here. He strikes out the first batter, but then he gives up a hit on a bad pitch. Well, it's bad fielding and a bad pitch. Kinsler, for some reason, just didn't want to bend over and pick up the ball. So now he's got one on with one out, and we throw a slider that he swings at, but for some reason Lucroy don't want to catch it. So now there's fast forward another batter. He's got the run on 3rd with 2 outs. He brings in Miguel Cabrera, and we throw some sinkers to him. Finally get a good one here, just freezing for the 3rd out of the inning. We're down 4-1 in the 9th inning. We need to get 3 runs here. He brings in Kelvin Herrera to try to finish it off. Manny Machado says, "Not today, Junior. Not today." He hits a changeup on the outside part of the plate. It was kind of an early swing, but it seems like Machado, that's his happy zone or something. And then Freddie Freeman comes up and hits a high changeup for a base hit. We got a runner on first. Still nobody out in the inning. He brings on Diekman to Reggie Jackson. Diekman ends up throwing a slider in the dirt, and Freeman advances to second to take the double play out of effect. And then I forget what Reggie Jackson did there, but now we got in Lucroy. He brings in Nate Jones. On 3-1 pitch, he just beams Lucroy. So now we got 1st and 3rd, 2 outs. Winning run at the plate in the form of Curtis Granderson. He hits a base hit up the middle, makes it a 4-3 game. Almost screwed up right there, second base, but rounding the base too far. So now it's our pitcher spot up. We got one guy left on the bench, and his name is Matt Holliday. It's a 93 rated Matt Holliday facing Nate Jones. Not the best matchup in the world, but I'm okay with it. Throws an 0-2 slider that teleports a little bit and fortunately goes outside. And then he tries to bust us inside, and I think we were a little bit late on that swing, but God damn it, this was a rewarding swing, man. I wish my audio was actually recording at the time because I went fucking nuts right there. Walk-off home run from Matt Holliday. We ended up winning this game 6-4 on a walk-off 3-run yak by Matt Holliday. It was pretty awesome. I just didn't give up. I didn't give up. I was really frustrated for 8 innings. You can see the line score there. We ended up scoring 1 in the 8th and 5 in the 9th to end up pulling out the victory. We only had 9 hits the whole game. Yeah, but the game has been playing a lot better than it has been before the patch. You're not seeing these 20-19 games like I have been playing. The ball's harder to hit. You actually got to be on the ball, but still something that's not quite right in the hitting there because you can center green some balls, and they come off the bat like 90 miles per hour with some power hitters and stuff like that. And then the yellow shots, like that Manny Machado home run, it was centered up, but it was an early swing just because it was a changeup off of Kelvin Herrera. But it seems like I've hit a lot of home runs with Manny Machado on that outside part of the plate where he swings early. It's almost like he should have pulled off on the pitch, but he ends up hitting home runs on it. I don't know if it's just one of Manny Machado's things, but I'll take it. But, yeah, we ended up coming away with the win here. I think this guy was rated somewhere in the 800s. He wasn't a World Series opponent, but he really had me frustrated with that creative player. And he had me, I'm pretty sure it was just one hit through 7 innings, or through the 7th inning. I only had one hit off of the guy. And then we finally got to him in the 8th, and he ended up pulling him for Andrew Miller. And he went through like 7 pitchers in this game. But yeah, it ended up being a pretty good game. I really do wish that I was recording my audio because when I hit that walk-off yak, man, I got pretty excited. And there was a lot of cussing in the ball before that too. When I would square up a pitch, when there was just quite a few teleporting pitches as well, especially the one that struck me out there in the first inning. That was really the only one that caused a strikeout. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a pretty entertaining little game. I really wish I had the audio again, but it is what it is. If you did like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done this already. I really appreciate everybody watching. We're getting so close to 1,000 subscribers. It seems like it's so close yet so far away. But we'll get there eventually. I love you all. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.